Happy New Year. It's a new year, that means we've got to start dialing our game up now. April, start of the golf season here in the UK, will be upon you before you know it. Now, 100 miles an hour clubhead speed for a lot of the students that I teach is that sort of elusive number that seems to evade everybody. You can get over that, your distance will dramatically improve. Now I'm going to share with you today just three little tricks that are going to make the world of difference. They're not big, but honestly, they seriously do. So the ideas I want you to think about here is simply, we're going to get you to swing faster, but keep a smooth element. Like, we don't want you stood there really swinging out your boots and looking all tense. That leads me to the first point, grip pressure. Like, I can't tell you how many people don't even think about this, but grip pressure plays a huge role. Now, giving you an idea of what I want you to sort of search for and have as that grip pressure is anywhere between sort of a 6 and 7 out of 10. If we're talking 8s and 9s and 10s out of 10, that's where we're going to have significantly reduced leverage in our swing. And reduced leverage means less speed. So just look at this here. I'm going to make 2 swings here, and I'll hit some shots as well. Like, I'm strangling that sort of 9, 10 out of 10. I get tension throughout my whole body. Whereas if I'm sort of a 6 out of 10, look how I can have a fluid element to it. And that's when you see all the top players on tour like thinking, they're hardly hitting it, but look at the shots they're hitting. Or even some of the great players at your golf club. So look at this, right? I'm going to get 2 away here, 10 out of 10, really strangling it. I mean, I hardly even hit the ball, and it felt so awkward. But if I had that grip pressure of around a 6 out of 10, and a little trick I do on the course is strangle it, let go, find the middle point. Strangle it, let go, find the middle point. I now know I'm going to feel a little bit loose, and what I tend to do is waggle that club. Don't keep it still. So let's see what speed that was in terms of clubhead speed. Let's walk over to this data here. Look at the distance. We're in here, Ball speed 155, clubhead speed would have been upwards of 100 miles an hour, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, number 1, I've got a cracking one coming up next though. Now this is a thought that I've had in my mind for years. It's all about the wrist hinge and how it works in the golf swing, and this is the simplest way of thinking about it. You've already realized drill number 1 is about that grip pressure. Just soften it. It sounds basic, but it makes such a difference. Now, I always think about this, whether I've got a 7-iron in my hand, a driver like I have now, or a pitching wedge, I want you to have the idea is that we create this L shape on the way back, we then just turn a little bit more. On the way down, all we're trying to do is return that club back to where we started and then rehinge. Now, if you think about it logically, that's creating power, letting it go, and letting it swoosh through. These are all the ideas that so many people are forgetting. They're basic, but they're the foundations of the swing. So many people are trying to drag this handle through, and that doesn't work. Now, the drill that I've kept in my back pocket until now and showing all my students is this one. You're going to turn the club upside down. Now, I tend to do this with driver because it just simply is the best way of creating the biggest noise. Now, if I said to you, right, make the biggest swoosh you can, you wouldn't move the club with no hinge and move it through. You can't really hear it. What you would do is simply this. You'd set it on the way back and reset it on the way through. You would do what I just did before, showing you where you hinge, unhinge, and back through. That's the exact same motion. Do a few reps one-handed because your brain can't take over there. You just do these things automatically to make the biggest swoosh. And then when you feel a bit more comfortable, do it two-handed. Take that exact same idea into a shot, and I can assure you your clubhead speed at the start maybe go up 1 mile an hour, then 2, then 3, then 4. But the way you do it this way, you're not going to sacrifice carting it over the left, over to the right, and losing golf balls. So here we go. Take that same idea, have that idea of hinge, unhinge, and then I try and focus on that through area too. And this is what I have in my mind on the course, because it's simple, easy to do. And if we have a look at this here in terms of distance, 270 yards finishing. That was an okay hit. But on an okay hit, that's some good distance. Now, this channel is powered by you, the viewers. And if you're wondering, Alex, where do you get all the ideas for the content here on the channel? Well, simply, I go through all the comments personally, and when I see someone that's subscribed and a comment like these here, I answer them here on a video. And if you want to get involved, simply subscribe, turn the bell, pop your query down below, and make sure you tune in because it could be your comment next. Now, my final little tip that I really encourage golfers to do for more club head speed is trying to feel that you just complete the swing. And again, these things are very simple, but they make a massive difference to you creating speed. So look at me here, right? How many times have we hit shots and finished like this? What I want you to do, and I bear in mind, I realize depending on your flexibility level will be the ceiling to how much you can do this, but every shot, try and feel, you can try and get your right shoulder all the way through to target slowly as you finish. So look at me here. All the way through, all the way around. That's going to give you the greatest chance of bringing all those elements. So relax the grip pressure, create the hinge, and finish it off. Thanks for watching.